Hello and welcome. As promised, we are back with the second innings of the second practice match between the two KKR sides, Team Gold and Team Purple, who are taking each other on. One team, the fielding team right now, is led by Ben Cutting, who didn't have a very good outing with the bat, his team. They've only posted 87 runs, which means it's an 88-run chase. Opening the batting is Shubman Gill, the captain of the other team. Along with him is Nitish Rana, a healthy left and right combination between the two. And opening the bowling, someone who we didn't see in action in the first match because he was fresh out of quarantine. But I'm sure you're all very excited and very happy to see number 75 Bangladeshi superstar Shakib Al Hasan. Welcome, Achint. The first innings we had our vice captain Dinesh Karthik with us. How was the experience of sharing the commentary box with him?
He's a pro now. I mean, he spent a fair bit of time with multiple broadcasters, but I mean, he's as good with his commentary as he is with his batting. So it was quite a good experience to share the commentary box with him, and great insights about players. I love the story about Nagar Koti. I mean, nobody really is aware how he generates that kind of pace, but that comparison that DK did between Nagar Koti and Hardik Pandya was quite insightful. But now, I mean, great to see Shubman Gill and Nitish Rana opening the innings. I mean, great to see Nitish back in action after a scare. Now he is back here on the field playing. All the KKR fans would love to see him back, have a good stint. I mean, the target isn't too big, but they won't mind seeing Shubman and Nitish chasing this down on their own.
Absolutely, but that won't be easy given the bowling firepower that both sides have right now after Shakib's first over. From the other end, we have Shivam Mavi, number 26, a youngster who's done really well for us. Bought in the auction in 2018 when the batsman is bowling to right now, Shubman Gill, his under-19 India teammate. Both were bought by KKR.
Oh, back foot punch. I mean, one shot that Shubman has actually, it can be called the Shubman shot these days. I mean, the way he was playing this in Australia and now here. What a gorgeous shot this is.
Absolutely, just slightly deterring from the line that he should probably be bowling. And no margin for error when you're bowling to someone class of Shubman Gill. So obviously never had a doubt about his skill sets, but now with the experience that he's had with the Indian cricket team and over the years in the IPL, he's become an absolute star. Another shot, similar back foot punch.
Was that action replay or the real shot?
Fantastic shot once again, so now the boundary. Reminding everyone watching this episode of KKR Fan Cam that it's not a big target that they're chasing, it's only 88 runs. But as mentioned earlier, T20 cricket is a funny game, and things can get tricky if there are a few early wickets. Just saw two back-to-back boundaries, but the fielding team would be hoping for a few early wickets still, so that they can turn the pressure on and at least take this game as deep as possible, because at the end of the day there's a practice game. And whoa, another gap. It's almost like Shubman is finding each gap on the offside.
Right of the cover, two shots. This is left of the cover. This is probably back foot cover drag. It's very hard to describe this shot. He played it on the back foot.
Bit of a punch
Towards cover.
Yes. Very unorthodox in that sense, because even though he looks stylish playing all the shots in the textbook, the cricketers these days playing T20 cricket or in limited overs tournaments across the world, an array of shots all around the park. আপনারা সবাই যারা আমাদের জয়েন করছেন কলকাতা, বেঙ্গল, বাংলাদেশ বা যে কোনো অন্য প্রান্ত থেকে, আপনাদের সবাইকে অ্যাজ অলওয়েজ স্বাগত। আমাদের জানান কমেন্টসে আপনারা কাকে দেখতে চান। যদি আমরা জানি আপনারা শাকিব আল হাসানের বোলিং দেখতে চান, কারণ আজকে যদি উনি ব্যাটিং করেছিলেন, নকড ইন লাস্ট ফর টু লং, ইটস ফাইন বিকজ ইটস জাস্ট just a practice game. Some of the boys are still fresh out of quarantine, so 7 days in a hotel room, it's not easy for athletes to come out and straight away go all guns blazing. Even though we've seen some blistering knocks. In the first match, we saw Tim Seifert playing a very good knock. Gurkirat Man, who also batted for a while today, playing a great knock. Dinesh Karthik, who was with us in the com box just a while ago, scored 90 odd runs in the first game. Alright, back to the action. Shubman to Shubman Gill. Let's see how he fares this time. Oh, nice one. Very aggressive, but and chance of an overthrow.
Quite needless, but that is expected of fast bowlers who's been hit for 3 boundaries of good balls. A little bit of frustration.
A bit of a mix of aggression and frustration. That's understandable. Good that there was a fielder at third man.
Yeah, good follow-up.
Vaibhav Arora making sure it's only 1 extra run that they concede. So it's a switch now from a right-hander to a left-hander. So the field moves opposite. আপনারা সবাই যারা জয়েন করছেন, let's see what you guys are saying in the live. And that's a dot ball to end the over.
Pretty solid start from Shubman Gill and Nitish Rana there.
Pace from both ends now. Looks like Sandeep Warrior is being introduced into the attack.
Some interesting celebrations of Sandeep Warrior's birthday yesterday.
Absolutely. Birthday boy got cake smashed and how.
Was it just the cake smash or something else?
Well, you have to ask Abhishek Nair what was there in that concoction. All of you must have seen that video on our social media channels. If you've missed it, make sure you follow us on all our social media channels, be it YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. We're bringing all the live action to all of you guys, just like right now on KKR Fancam. You would have seen Sandeep Warriors cutting the cake and getting a bit of it on his face as well. Alright, time to read out some of the comments. Tala Mafak, Imtiazuddin Sifat, Azizul Haq, Danish Said, Punit Balan, Shiv Babu, Mohammad Zishan, Orithru Avra, Shayandeep Mujumdar, Yash Khavnekar, Sandipan Tornado, Rishabh Devnath, Sheshish Sundar, Mukesh Rai, Amit Meher. Welcome everyone. A lot of you asking what the score is. We'll try to bring that to you very soon. A lot of you sharing your love for Shakib 75. Understandable. Of course, he's a superstar, not just in Bangladesh, but all across the world, and especially a lot of love for him from our home, Kolkata as well. Just as we say that, a peach of a delivery from Sandeep Warrior to a batsman who's just hit 3 fours in the previous over.
Beaten him twice, in fact. So great start from Sandeep Warrior there. Very good length there, and slightly seaming around a little bit, which is always great to see on such wicket. DK just spoke about how this wicket has soil from South Africa, so it gets a little bit of extra bounce and probably sometimes seam movement.
Shot. Just as we said it, when the bowler was capitalizing, Shubman finds a way to find a boundary through the offside again, which is so good to see. In the power play overs, he manages to find the gaps, and technical shot, would you call it that? Or
Great ability from Shubman. Last over we saw 3 back foot punches, and now this one. I mean, he danced down the track, and despite the fact that it was a short ball, he didn't pull away from the shot. He went through with the shot, found a gap towards the cover. I mean, it's a great ability to actually be able to control the extra bounce that Sandeep got there.
right, and reading the comments once again.
Oh, what a shot!
Roy.
What a shot!
Whoa,
Oh, what a
what
catch!
a catch! Only if we could show you what just happened near the boundary line.
Brendan McCullum actually took a 100 catch there.
A 6 for sure, but then that was a classic Brendan McCullum catch. Turned it around a slight bit later.
But what a shot from Shubman again. Danced down the track over the long off fielder for 6.
Absolutely.
Sizzling form he is in.
Looks in great form, and more importantly for his side, it is a small total they are chasing. And opening another shot on the offside, another boundary for him is in the gap. Bit Shakib at covers.
Extra room, and he went for a full bloody cut shot towards cover. Horizontal back shot towards cover. Shubman has this array of shots which you really find hard to describe. But such is his talent.
All right, a lot of you asking about the first inning scores. Well, the team got out for 87 odd runs. We'll just try to get a more detailed scorecard to you very soon. Just allow us a few minutes as the change of guard happens in the center. It's
.34 for no loss after 3 overs. And cashing on the power play over. Shubman Gill there.
34 for 3, so that means not a lot left in this chase. So small total they are chasing, only 88 runs.
It's very interesting the way Shubman Gill is playing in the power play. In fact, yesterday he spoke to quite a few media personnel and spoke about how at times strike rate is an overrated thing. In fact, I mean, if you need to bat at 200, you can bat at 200, but it is about the conditions and not just a general method of going about opening the innings.
A change in bowling there, Pawan Negi coming on. On the off stump, that was close to the body. Cut it away straight to the fielder at point. Alright, for those of you asking who is in which team, Team Purple, the team that's fielding right now, is Tim Seifert, wicketkeeper, as you can see on your screen. He is our number 43. There is Rahul Tripathi, Gurpreet Rahman, Shakib Al Hassan, Ben Cutting, who's the captain, Pawan Negi, the bowler right now. There's Shivam Mavi, who we saw bowling just a while ago, Vaibhav Arora, Sandeep Warrior, and a few other net bowlers to make up the 11. Team Gold, that's batting right now, hasn't lost any wickets yet. So a good start, we would say. Openers Shubman Gill, Nitish Rana. At number 3, we're expecting Karun Nair. The one who kept wickets was Sheldon Jackson. There was Venkatesh Iyer, Dinesh Karthik, of course, Kamlesh Nagarkoti, Harbhajan Singh, Varun Chakravarti, Prasid Krishna, and a few other net bowlers. And as we say that, another
Inside out
fantastic
shot
shot.
by Shubman Gill.
Is making this chase look very, very easy. Now, speaking of the first innings scores,
Nitish hasn't got a lot of strike, but that is good because Shubman is firing all guns. It's important for Nitish to hang around to get a decent score in today. It would do a lot good for his confidence. Still over the wicket to the left-hander Pawan Negi. Full toss, really well timed by Nitish there. Making full use of the fielding restrictions.
the openers are definitely making short work of this target. Alright, reading out a few scores from the first innings now to you guys. Tim Seifert opened the batting with Rahul Tripathi. Didn't get much. First match we saw him get a half century, but today he started off aggressively, hit a boundary of the first ball that he faced, but then he was dismissed. Rahul Tripathi stuck on for a bit, but then he was out before creating any sizable partnership as such. Gurpreet Mann, who another batsman who got a half century in the last game, scored 25 runs. Shakib didn't stay on for too long. He was out for 7. Ben Cutting 4 runs. Pawan Negi 5. Shivam Mavi and Weber added some runs at the end, 15 and 17 respectively, and that's how the team got to 87 runs. Not a big score, not a big total at all, but then let's see how things end up. Right now on your screen, Shakib Al Hasan bowling to Nitish Rana. Yesterday we saw when these two were at the nets next to each other. Very stylish left-handed batsman, but Shakib, as we know, is an all-round brilliance to the table. Bit of an edge. Would we say Nitish was lucky to not get caught behind? Difficult chance for Tim Seifert.
That's the tricky thing about these kind of chases. I mean, they're running away with the chase, but ideally you should have a slip. I mean, it's only the wickets that can make Ben Cutting's team win this game, so probably he'll need to be a little more aggressive.
Absolutely, and as we saw in the first innings, the first wicket in fact that Venkatesh Iyer got was of a batsman getting caught at slip. A couple of chances went down as well during the course of the first innings, where the batsman was dropped at first slip, so definitely the ball is travelling that area. As you suggested, that probably a slip fielder could be a handy addition. Alright, single there, which means Shubman Gill would be facing Shakib Al Hasan. There's like experience versus youth once again. Dot ball there. Shubman probably being a little cautious at the beginning. And then he tries to go for a big shot. Will that be a 4? No, it's fielder runs around. It's just going to be 2 runs. Weber Aurora, the fielder. And that's the end of the over. Neat one from Shakib Al Hasan. আপনারা যারা সবাই জয়েন করছেন আমাদেরকে বিভিন্ন প্রান্ত থেকে, ইন্ডিয়া হোক, কলকাতা, বাংলাদেশ, রেস্ট অফ বেঙ্গল, যেখান থেকে আপনারা সবাই জয়েন করছেন, আপনাদের সবাইকে আমাদের নমস্কার। আমরা হোপ করছি আপনারা নিশ্চয়ই এই লাইভ সেশনটা এনজয় করছেন, কারণ এটা একটা খুবই আলাদা এক্সপিরিয়েন্স। আমাদের নাইটসদের আপনারা দেখছেন, অবভিয়াসলি 11 তারিখ আমাদের প্রথম ম্যাচ সানরাইজার্স হায়দ্রাবাদের সাথে চেন্নাইয়ে, কিন্তু তার আগে আপনারা দেখছেন পুরোপুরি কিভাবে ওরা ট্রেনিং করছে, কিভাবে এই কোয়ারেন্টাইনের পরে নিজের বডিকে অ্যাক্লিমেটাইজ করছেন। এই ইন্ডিয়াতে এখন অবভিয়াসলি সামার প্রায় চলে এসেছে, কলকাতায় তো যা আমরা শুনেছি এখন খুবই গরম, বাংলাদেশেও নিশ্চয়ই কিছুদিনের মধ্যে। আমরা প্রথম গেম অবভিয়াসলি খেলছি চেন্নাইয়ে, প্রথম কয়েকটা গেম, আর ওখানেও খুবই গরম। তো ওই জন্যে আমাদের প্লেয়ার্সরা বেশ কয়েকদিন ধরে নিজেদের অ্যাক্লিমেটাইজ করছেন। এখানে রেগুলার নেট প্র্যাকটিস চলছে, আর আজকে যেরকম আপনারা দেখছেন আমাদের সেকেন্ড প্র্যাকটিস ম্যাচ। কয়েকদিন আগেই ছিল আমাদের ফার্স্ট প্র্যাকটিস ম্যাচ, যেখানে দীনেশ কার্তিকের খুব ভালো পারফরমেন্স আমরা দেখেছিলাম ব্যাটে। আজকে প্রথম দিন যেখানে আমরা দেখছি শাকিব আল হাসান আমাদের এই গেমে প্রস্তুত। গুড ফিল্ডিং ফ্রম রাহুল ত্রিপাঠী, direct hit would could probably have put Shubman in a bit of bother, but no issues. The bowler right now is Vaibhav Arora. We saw him with the bat a little bit in the first innings when Dinesh Karthik was with us here in the commentary box. Very talented cricketer, obviously known for his bowling, especially his swing bowling. He's done really well in the domestic circuit. Got a few crucial runs for his team today as well in the back end of the innings. This one was pitched a bit short. Shubman pulls it away but finds that one fielder near the ropes on the leg side. Pawan Negi. Alright, so now the single, that means another switch to right to left-hander.
Makes it tricky for any fast bowler, adjusting the field every ball. In fact, Shubman really played that shot well, but there was good field setting to keep deep square leg there. It went straight to him.
आप सब जो ये KKR फैन कैम पे अब हमारे ये लाइव कवरेज देख रहे हैं, आप सबको रिमाइंड कर देते हैं कि ये हम लोग अभी है DY पाटिल स्टेडियम इन मुंबई। कुछ ही दिनों में हम लोग जाएंगे चेन्नई, जहाँ पे हम लोग खेलेंगे अपना फर्स्ट मैच। डिटेल्स, अपडेट्स जितने आपको चाहिए आप उसके लिए हमारे सोशल मीडिया चैनल्स पे ट्यून्ड इन रहिए। सारे details of when the team is traveling to Chennai, what's going to be our schedule once we get there, what is going on behind the scenes, off the field. We'll have all the updates. We'll bring all of those information and photos and videos to you on our social media channels. So make sure you follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, wherever you guys have your profiles. Also our kkr.in website, where you'll find all the official announcements and everything else that you look for in the night. Short delivery, chance of catch, just short of Ben cutting over there. That means 2 runs. It's not a chance of run out, no.
Again,
Lucky for the batsman.
Shubman went ahead with a shot. I mean, despite not being to the pitch of the ball, it was a short ball. He still went for the shot. Could have been out, but that's how is the. I mean, that's how you play in T20 cricket. I mean, it's power play still on. You looking at getting just slightly over the 30-yard circle.
There's something we've seen with Vaibhav's bowling already, and a little bit of time that we've seen him. Great variation in length. We've seen him bowl the short one well. Oh, just another edge there. But that'll be 4 runs. Flew over the infield.
We were just talking in the last over of Shakib. Probably the cutting would need slips, and this would have been straight in the hands of slip. But it's a good ball from Vaibhav Arora. He beat Shubman with a slight seam movement there.
Really nothing much that any of the bowlers could have done with that, with no fielder in that position. But it's a good learning curve for young Vaibhav. who's been hailed as one of the exciting prospects in the future. It's first time that he's part of an IPL side. He was there as a net bowler in Kings 11 Punjab last year. But another fantastic punch for a boundary on the offside. Shubman Gill looks in excellent touch.
Fans are in for a great delight here. I mean, the way Shubman is batting, all his crisp cover drives, back foot punches, pull shots, even a straight over the long on 6 that he hit. He looks in sizzling form here.
No wickets down yet. Chasing 88, not much left in that total, to be honest. Could be an extension, do you think, if things wrap up quickly, because we obviously had planned for a longer session today, and if things go on like that, then definitely I think we'll have the players out back in the middle.
2 innings T20 game. But it's always good to get this kind of a batting practice, open net scenario, a match simulation scenario. And I mean, the more Shubman and Nitish bat in these kind of scenarios and have that kind of a touch going into the first game, it's better for the KKR team as a whole.
Bit of a drinks break. Let's get you the score. Alright, this is a good time to connect with all you Tufani fans. Let's see who are the ones watching. Syed Hassan, Sheikh Shihab, Sufyan Lari, Rana, Tapati Shaha, Mohammad Afzar, Nitin Lidhorie, Johns John, Ashik Anav Mahajan, Obro Chakraborty. Welcome everyone to KKR Fan Camp. Giving you a reminder of this is our second practice match of the season. As you saw a couple of days ago, we had our first practice game where Vice Captain Dinesh Karthik scored 90 odd runs. Today it's a low scoring total. Well, the team batting right now chasing 88 runs. Already got 67 runs on the board without a loss of wicket. Will we see a 10-wicket win? Time would tell. But right now we have Sandeep Warrior bowling at Nitish Rana. For all of you watching this live session on KKR Fan Cam, hope you all are enjoying our coverage. In the first innings we had a bit of a technical glitch, but after that you obviously were treated to a fantastic session where even guest commentator Dinesh Karthik joined us, and we got some great insight into the way the team is building up for the IPL 2021. The fielding team has to get a few wickets quickly to put any sort of make any sort of impact as such in this game, but it's probably a tad bit too late, because when you're chasing a total as small as 88, you have to take early wickets. That did not happen. Shubman and Nitish, Shubman mainly, has been attacking right from the go, and they're very close to the target already. Let's see how this over pans out. Leading edge, and it's just been that sort of a day for Shubman. That's gone through the gap, and it's to be a 4. It's a bit of fist bump between him and Nitish, and we're fast approaching the
50-run
end.
partnership.
It's a 50-run partnership as well, as Achin just informed. It's lovely seeing these two guys together, isn't it?
Yeah.
Two very stylish batsmen.
It's such a delight to watch them bat together. I mean, Nitish didn't get a lot of opportunity today, but the way Shubman is batting, and he's reading the length really well and going for all his shots. Yet again, I mean, it's a thickish outside edge, but fortune favors the brave.
It's only a matter of time before looks like this innings will be wrapped up. The total is 76 runs on the board in this chase of 88 right now, and you would be delighted to know 62 of those runs have been scored by Shubman Gill, who is right now on strike.
Sandeep Warrior to Shubman Gill again. He's got 2 boundaries already of this over.
Another one on the offside, but this one is straight to the fielder. Pawan Negi fielding it near the ropes. Get a single.
Even in the shots which don't go for boundary, you should look at the timing and the noise that bat makes after hitting the ball.
For everyone watching this game live on our Facebook page, make sure you share it with all your friends and family who you think are KKR fans and would like. Whoa, that's a sharp one. Will that be called a wide? No. It's a pretty aggressive delivery from Sandeep Warrior. Right, going back to what I was saying, for all you watching this edition of KKR Fan Cam, we hope you're enjoying this coverage, and we'll be bringing you live action from training, behind the scenes, and everywhere else, everything about our nights all through the season. We're gutted that we won't have you in the stands like last year, even though we are playing in India because of the home away schedule. We will not be playing in Kolkata this time. We will not be playing in Eden Gardens, but at the same time, we'll make sure that we keep you close to our nights, let you know what's happening in the KKR camp, the Knight Riders family all the time. So stay tuned, all our social media pages. Another short ball from Sandeep Warrior to end the over. What do you think, Achint? Next over, do you see this chase getting wrapped up?
The way Shubman is batting, it's quite probable that he will finish it off. He is looking in a very aggressive mood, charging to the bowlers, I mean even to the fast bowlers. He's not letting go even the short balls and charging to the short balls and hitting them over cover.
Seventy-seven runs already on the board, and we have Shakib Al Hasan coming back into the attack. Switch of ends for him. I have a feeling something will give in this over. Experience of Shakib Al Hasan, even though the batting team is very close to the target, could be the over where they finally get a wicket.
See Shubman again dancing down the track.
Close. Flies over the fielder, and that's a 6. Could have been a catch. I would have taken all the credit for that. Clears the fielder comfortably, in fact, to be honest. Very good strike of the ball. It's probably slightly pitched a bit ahead of where Shakib would have liked it to land.
A reverse
sweep, is it? Doesn't get hold of it.
Last year he spoke about how he is learning reverse sweep from Owen Morgan. So these are the practice games where you expect a batsman to try out these shots.
Close to the body, punched it straight to the fielder. Will be a single. Be interesting to see how the left-handed Nitish Rana faces against Shakib Al Hasan.
Very interesting to see Shubman's approach today. I mean, DK was talking about how the wicket is slightly slow and it's turning a little bit. So Shubman, by attacking against the spinners, is kind of negating that turn. Oh, great sweep shot.
Another single, bringing Shubman back on strike.
85 runs already.
Oh, another attempted reverse sweep. Appeal for stumping. Abhishek Nair says no. So a lot happening in this over. Almost getting close to my prediction, but then backing out at the right moment every time. He's got a hold of that one.
And that's it.
That's a 6.
The
And
game
with that,
is
that wraps up the chase.
over. It was a quick chase. Shubman really went after the bowlers here.
It's a 10 wicket victory for the batting side. Shubman 11 beating Ben Cutting's team by 10 wickets. As Achin just mentioned, it was a rather quick finish, but don't you worry, we'll keep bringing you more live action as and when they keep happening.
Fans would be wishing that the first team would have scored a little more runs so that they could have seen Shubman in action a lot more. Quite a sizzling innings there.
Absolutely, and a quick one at that as well. Sure, having some conversations in Punjabi with Gurpreet Rahman over there. A few handshakes all around, congratulating him on the stellar knock.
Maybe singing some songs. We saw them doing a good reel the other day, singing a new Punjabi song.
Absolutely. A few handshakes. Must mention the first innings, Venkatesh Iyer, who we otherwise know for his batting, bowled some excellent overs, got like 3 odd wickets to make an impact and not let the opposition score many runs. Let's take a poll, fans. Now, do you want us to end this live session now, or should we show you what's going on behind the scenes? Because if there is a little bit more cricket in the middle, or by the looks of it, Karun Nair has a football with him. Prasidh Krishna is holding a rugby ball. So some sort of sporting action here for sure in a few minutes. Stay tuned, guys, because I know you guys would have probably prepared for a longer evening, but let us just find out if there's something happening. We'll keep you tuned in. Otherwise, as always, keep following our social media pages, our YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you are, Instagram, Snapchat, and we'll keep bringing you all the live action. Alright guys, so looks like there's not much happening right now. We'll bring you more live action soon with the last bit of a score update. Chasing 88, Shubman Gill's team has won this match by 10 wickets. We'll give you a final update on the score. Shubman scored 76 runs of 35 balls and remained unbeaten in the chase. He hit 11 boundaries, 3 sixes, and stellar knock, and well supported by Nitish Rana from the other end. 88 was always going to be a small total, but for the team to chase it down so quickly and so effortlessly takes something special. With that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this edition of KKR Fan Cam. We'll be bringing you more live action soon. Saying goodbye from here at the D.Y. Patil Stadium in Mumbai. Thank you, Achin, for joining us.
Thank you, Manish. It's been fun. Little one-sided game though, but we'll have a lot more action coming in from from our practice sessions and also from a lot of photo shoots that are happening in the hotel.
All right, everyone. Thank you. Good night. Make sure you stay safe. Remember, the pandemic is still not over. So, from the comfort of your home, keep following our social media pages and everything, and we'll keep you updated and close to the nights. For now, good night from wherever you join. Take care.